kind of deliverances. You're gonna have those that's gonna be delivered from the judgment, from the destruction, and you're gonna have those that are delivered into destruction. All right, the Lord's gonna deliver you into missile fire. All right, that's gonna be a special delivery for sinners, for the wicked, adulterers and sorcerers, unbelievers, liars, idolaters. All right, the rainbow flag wavers. There's a special delivery waiting for you.
One of those categories, all the 2/3 fall into.
Yep. Yep.
Verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High Yahweh shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
So he ain't gonna deliver you from none of these said perils, because you continued to sin and you did not repent. That's why he said your own sin shall be your accuser in that day. See? You chose death. You didn't choose life. That you may live. You chose death. You chose the flesh. You know? You chose the bad. You chose fame. You chose another man's woman. You chose Cesare Borgia. You chose Allah.
Buddha.
You lost
Chose
patience.
Baal.
The scripture says, woe unto you that lose patience. You know? You were in this, but then it didn't come quick enough for you. And when things got hot, you forgot everything you learned. You know? You forgot everything that the Lord taught you. And you made a hasty decision. You leaned upon your own understanding instead of leaning on the Lord and the scriptures. You know? Because things are going to get super difficult out here. You know, we're really going to be put on trial. We're going to be tried. Our faith is going to be tried. You know, it's easier right now to say, yeah, you know, hey, I'm not going to deny the Lord in that day, but but that day is coming. So a lot of people that claim to build their foundation upon the Bible and upon the scriptures, that test is coming. You know, that final test is coming to see what if you're really about it, if you really believe everything you preached. You know, because you gotta walk it too. You know, so if you lose that patience, man, you lose your salvation.
And he said he's not going to defend you. So that means you won't be protected. The Lord said he will keep you from the hour of temptation. He won't keep you. All right? He's not gonna protect you. You're not gonna have the angels, like it says in Psalms, the 91st chapter, that's gonna be given charge over you. You know, to guide you. You're not gonna have that. That's gonna be to those who they stood through the test.
Lord's gonna
They made it through. They were tried in the fire and were found like unto gold. All right. They went through the chastening stage and was found worthy and faithful. You know, right now, you know, we're going through a bit of it. I mean, it's light affliction.
It's like,
You know, people coming against us and opposing our doctrine, and defaming us and whatnot. That's that's a small level of it.
Yeah.
But then it's gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to be brought before the governors and kings. The higher up, so to speak. They're gonna address us. Because you already know the small hats, they're already making it a thing to come against us. Like we're the biggest anti-Semites. And they couldn't even tell you, they couldn't even break down what the word even means. So yeah, that's gonna come with that.
That's the, like Haman, when he accused the Jews,
Of being a malicious
people, whose laws, strange laws,
Yep.
they oppose us in our enterprise. Well, they're the reason why we can't move forward with this. So we got to get rid of them.
Yep. And that's where the persecution is going to come in. That's going to be a part of that fire, man, to try us.
And a lot of Jakes, they can't handle that persecution. They think they can, they talk it, but when that persecution comes, when that finger pointing comes, the thing about the persecution is it's going to come in forms of lies, slander, all of that betrayal. But we're innocent, okay? They're going to say we did all this type of shit. We're innocent in all this, but we still can't defend ourselves. We're not worried about defending ourselves against these people. That's what's going to be hard for Jake, because someone accused you of something. You're like, hold on, I didn't do this, and this. We got to just sit back and take it. That's what a lot of Jakes can't do. You talk shit about a nigga or slander a nigga, they're going to be ready to fight. They're going to be ready to put hands on whoever. But we got to take the high road. We got to say, you know what? Hey, the Lord is going to avenge us. Okay? Like the scripture the brother read in, 2 Thessalonians, was it 1? Where I will...
they that are troubled rest with us.
Or no, the one where it says, I will... I think it was that. Where it says...
recompense tribulation.
Yeah, that trouble you. So these devils are clearly going to trouble us. Okay, we're gonna be vexed in the spirit. We're gonna be like, yo, they lying. We didn't do this. We're not this. We're not that. Well, we're gonna put it in the hands of the Lord. He's gonna avenge us.
Well, Yahweh Shai, they tried to accuse him. He didn't even say a word.
Right? Yeah.
He didn't have to really say anything.
He said, "Thou sayest."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yahweh said.
Thou sayest.
He said, I was with you daily. He was. They saw him every day.
Yeah, teaching. In the synagogue.
But all of a sudden now, he's
this terrorist.
Yeah, he's an extremist.
The police pass by us every camp.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
They see us. They approach us. They say, "Oh, you can't, be here." They wave. They know that we're not a threat. We come out here, do this week in and week out, Lord willing, and go about our business. We're not out here screaming on people and threatening to kill people and none of that stuff. We're peaceful.
Not waving guns.
Right. Guns at camp.
Mm-hmm.
But
But you got reckless niggas out there that do
exactly. It's putting a stain on the truth.
They're gonna blame the whole all of us. They're gonna throw all of us in that bunch.
Yep.
That because dudes like that, we know who does it. Yep. So that's gonna be an excuse for Esau to throw all of us in that pile.
Yeah, one example that the apostles had the old school, when 9/11, 2001 happened.
Oh yeah.
The whole, you know what happened that day in the law. Esau came to grab some of the apostles up.
Snatched the apostles up. Yeah. From school. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hey man, it's gonna be the same way, man. Esau gonna stage a big terrorist attack. He's gonna deem all the citizens of America to be domestic terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
And who they coming for? Those groups that was on what's the ALCU, whatever the fuck it's called.
SPLC.
Poverty lawsuit.
SPL.
Yeah, same scenario, man. You got something?
Suck it real quick, because Yahweh Shai, he already warned his disciples that the servant is not greater than his master. So if they will do these things to me, they're gonna definitely do it to you. And Yahweh Shai, he was being included with, you know, them rebels, the zealots that was raising hell and trying to basically fight to take down the Romans. They were trying to include Yahweh Shai in that, man. All right, real quick, this is Isaiah 53:12, and this is in the this is in the CSB. I'll read it in the CSB. It says, "Therefore will I give him the many as a portion, and he will receive the mighty as spoil, because he willingly submitted to death, and was counted among the rebels. Yet he bore the sins of many and interceded for the rebels." You know? So yeah, man.
What did you just read, bro?
Isaiah 53:12.
Oh yeah. That's the precept too.
Yeah, Luke 22. Yeah, so, you know, they're going to do the same thing with us. We're going to be numbered with the transgressors, the rebels. Even though we're out here, you know, in a peaceful manner, we're just teaching the word. Anybody can come up and ask questions. We have dialogue with people. We're not disrespectful. Even heathens, when they come, we deal with them too.
Right. Basically, just debate.
Huh?
You know, and you got college, you know, college courses on debate.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah, man. But they're gonna still say that, oh no, these guys, you know, they were inciting people to rebel, teaching hate. A lot of people that were influenced to go and harm other races of people and groups. They were incited by their message,
Sedition.
by their teachings. So they got to make that link. That's what vocab does.
That's because in a time of what is it, universal deceit, the truth, speaking the truth is a revolutionary act.
Yep.
They're revolutionaries.
I got a precept. So anybody had anything?
Yeah, can I bring this out
You
real
got it,
quick?
bro.
Luke 21 and 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends. Some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Hey, a lot of jakes, they can't take that. They can't take the world hating them. You know, it seems simple now. It's easy now, because you know shit really ain't going on. The persecution ain't really came, but when the persecution comes, a lot of jakes gonna back out. Like you, Hebrew Israelite, no, I'm not with that. You know, you clicked on the video, you already associated yourself.
You're denying the Lord when
Yeah,
you say that.
right.
It happened to Peter.
Yep.
When he said, Lord, I don't want to butcher it, but he was pretty much saying, like, he would never do such thing, you know?
Yeah. Yahushua was asking him, do y'all love me? And then he asked him 3 times. And Peter said, Lord, thou knowest. And then, but Yahushua told him, hey, you're going to basically deny me when the cock crows thrice. You know?
Peter
that
is
was
a special case, though.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, no.
But that was when they was having that last Passover with
Kind,
Yahweh Shai.
yep.
And he basically said, he that dippeth his bread in the sop is going to betray me. And that's when the tension blew up in the room. And the apostles was probably all looking at
Like,
each
is
other
it
like,
me?
man,
Is it
what
me?
Right.
yeah, is it me? Is it me?
And they were
You
asking.
know, they was looking at each other like, man, hope is it you? You know? And Peter, you know, he was acting like, no, I'm down to the death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Lord turned around and was like, Peter,
Yeah.